What going on, my dudes? So, did this thing on my Xbox to where I could magnify the screen, so I could look at the DLC characters. I just felt like doing another speculation video because it got so many views last time, seemed like you guys were interested in it. So, obviously, the chick at the bottom left is Enchantress. You can see the half moon shape in her crest. Her hair is rattled. You can see Black Manta. Black Manta is a given. We have lots of confirmations of that. The way he looks, he's just... It's obvious that that's Black Manta, but the two people I really want to focus on are the dude in the top left and the dude in the bottom right. But I just want to make sure everybody knew, like, that's practically them almost 100%. I can almost 100% guarantee it. So, we have Raiden, which that's who everybody's expecting this to be, is Raiden. He's got the hat. They showed pictures of him without the hat in there, but it's like, oh, that's not Raiden. Raiden has had multiple appearances in games where he hasn't had his hat, and he looked exactly like that. That is for sure Raiden. I'm almost 99% sure that's Raiden. The dude in the top right is Adam. In the zoomed in form, you can see the pieces of his suit. You can see his helmet. You can see his gauntlets. You can see his leg pieces. You can see his armor, like he's gonna look like the one from the CW show. So yeah, dude in the bottom right, I'm gonna say that this is Rorschach. I want to say this is Rorschach, but from a lot of things that I've been looking up and a lot of resources that I've been looking through, it could be a series of multiple characters. It could be Dr. Manhattan. It could be Rorschach, like I said. It could be Spawn from his look. It could be Constantine from his look. It could be a return of a character, and it could be Martian Manhunter. And I'm gonna go through a lot of the characters. I'm gonna go through a lot of the characters and what they look like and describe them to you guys, so that way you guys know what everything is like. And then I also have a few picks for the guy in the upper top left, which he could either be Killer Croc, he could be Ultra Humanite, which I know a lot of you probably don't know who Ultra Humanite is. He is he's basically an albino monkey. Let's just put it that way. He's an albino monkey. But yeah. So I'm gonna chill on this one for a while before I go over to the Rorschach Constantine Spawn-like character. Get through this dude first. So my first pick for who this dude is going to be is Killer Croc. Killer Croc has always been my first pick for this dude because he's in the transition. He has these ridges on his back. He has the ridges on his head. But then again, if we look at a character like Supergirl or even Batman in just silhouette form like this, their capes and stuff make them have an appearance of a bigger character. And for those people thinking that this is Azrael, you're dumb. You're literally so dumb. That could perfectly be a Robin Premier skin. Why would they put that in the game? Why would they put him in the game? Number one, he could be a Robin Premier skin. Number two, the silhouette makes him look huge in the thing. And for any of the other characters that you say, oh, this might be him, then instead, no, if they're gonna put him in the game, he will definitely be a Robin Premier skin. But I just wanted to go over some stuff. With Killer Croc. So, yeah. or with this guy that I think is Killer Croc. Oh yeah, review one more time. Review one more time. Enchantress, Black Manta, over here. Raiden, most likely Rorschach, and the Atom. All right. Let's go over this. I'm gonna give you guys some backstory and give you guys some clear reasons why I think it's this character. So Killer Croc's backstory is that he was born with a condition called epidermolytic hyperkeratosis, and it's a skin disorder. And however, it is actually a form of regressive atavism, meaning that he has inherited traits of ancestral species of the human race, such as reptiles. So he's basically a big ass crocodile, which is obvious Killer Croc, but it's just good to know some stuff from the character. And he is another Batman villain. There are a lot of Batman villains in this game. So Ultra Humanite. Right. I already told you guys why I think Killer Croc's in the game, but Ultra Humanite. Alright, so Ultra Humanite is this giant gorilla dude. He's smart too, and the only reason I think that it's Ultra Humanite is because Ultra Humanite has like part of his brain exposed in some of his pictures, and he has the veins. And up at the top of this character's head, it looks like he has veins. And Humanite is unique among the supervillains. Humanite was a true lover of the arts, such as opera. The passion was so strong that Batman took advantage of it to persuade him to turn on Lex Luthor and his Injustice gang. As a result, Humanite turned himself in so he could save her in prison. The cultural programming made possible by a massive donation Batman gave him in his name, double what Luthor was paying him. Ultra Humanite is another gorilla, which would make sense for the 3-point stature that he has in his silhouette. He is completely albino. He has genius intellect, super strength, stamina, and durability. And he's obviously against the Justice League because he's evil. So, moving on over here to the Rorschach type character, right? So we got people that I think for this, Rorschach, obviously. First one that I think it's going to be. Rorschach's part of the Watchmen. A lot of people are probably, like, they probably know what he is. He doesn't really have that. I don't think he has too many powers. He has acrobatics, espionage, advanced hand-to-hand combat, interrogation, intimidation, journalism, genius intellect, great physical strength, speed and agility, and indomitable will. He has this cool mask on his face that kind of, like, moves around to make his facial expressions, kind of, if you know what I mean. He has had parts where he's taken off his mask, so his mask is not his face. Do not get that confused. And some other people that I think it would be, Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan is basically the scientist that got hit with, like, radioactive rays. He got hit with some radioactive rays. Hang on. Let me give you guys. He was a nuclear physicist who was caught in a radioactive particle test, which transformed him into a godlike being. He would later become a member of the superhero group known as the Crime Busters. But yeah, that could be Dr. Manhattan wearing some kind of shirt, even though I have never seen him wear any type of shirt. It's just an idea because they changed a lot of looks for a lot of characters in this. Another thing I have for that character would be the return of Martian Manhunter. Everybody knows who Martian Manhunter is. He's John Jones. In the Supergirl series, he takes over Hank Henshaw and takes his position. He's from Mars. He's an alien from Mars. He's a shapeshifter. He can shapeshift into any form he wants. In the first Injustice 1 game, his trait was like super stretchy arms. He had a teleport. He has insane strength, you know. He's a black dude. Or he's chosen a black dude's form. Or he's been a black dude in most of his stuff, but his true form is a green alien. Most of the villains that he fights against are white Martians, and since I've already shown you guys like everything, I'm gonna go ahead and just switch it to some gameplay, just so you guys have like something to watch while I'm talking, so it doesn't get like insanely boring, just me sitting here. But this is just me practicing one of my new Atrocitus combos that I've been working on. Spawn. Spawn has teleportation, immortality, shape-shifting, healing factor, acrobatics, and agility, and I'm pretty sure he can fly. So basically, he's some all-type of god. He's literally a god. No one would be able to stop him, like, physically in the game. But since it's a video game, you know, I'm sure he's going to have some limitations of some sort. Kind of like Superman. Kind of like how Superman can be beat by Green Arrow, you know? See what I mean? But, yeah. He's an anti-hero that appears in a monthly comic book of the same name, published by Image Comics, yeah. Yeah, he first appeared in Spawn 1. Yep. So he's basically an all-powerful god, dude. He's literally unstoppable. I would love to have him in the game, but I would rather him be a Mortal Kombat. I'd rather him be a Mortal Kombat character just so we could see some fatalities, see some more like gory stuff, you know, in MK11. I'd very much rather see him in MK11 than in Injustice. I'm just saying. But other people for this one is going to be Constantine. Right. I need some Constantine stuff. Constantine is basically this. He's a kind of like a wizard, not like Harry Potter, but you know what I'm saying. He's like a magician almost. He definitely has magical powers. He's a fictional hero appearing in comic books. Yeah. I want some actual stuff. He helps. I think he helps Arrow in the show. He has magic, supernatural knowledge, extreme cunningness. First appearance, yeah. So he's had some stuff to do with Swamp Thing too. But the only reason I would say that's Constantine is because his collar is pulled up, like Constantine has a lot of looks in. Yeah, he has his collar pulled up like Constantine has a lot of looks in. And he kind of looks like he has a suit on almost. But the one thing that throws me off is in the silhouette that we have of the first DLC is it shows him having almost ears. It's almost like pointed things on the side, which is why I think it might be Beast Boy. I think everybody has it wrong. I don't think Beast Boy is the big character. If Beast Boy is anybody, he's going to be that character just from the way his silhouette looks, because Beast Boy has pointed ears. If you guys don't know who Beast Boy is, he's this kid that could turn into the form of any animal he wants. He's been part of the Teen Titans. He's one of the most wanted characters in the game, and they said wanted characters are going to be put in the game. But some history for Beast Boy. As a child, Garfield Logan, or Beast Boy, contracted a rare illness called Sakuthia and was cured by a serum from a green monkey. The serum had the unintended effect of turning his skin and hair green and gave him the ability to change into any animal form. Yeah. So yeah, he was part of the Teen Titans, and he's part of Teen Titans Go. If you guys watch that show, and he's part of the old school Teen Titans, series. So that's that, guys. That's pretty much all my picks that I have for everybody. If I had to say it was gonna be anybody, for the top left silhouettes, most likely Killer Croc. Just because Killer Croc is already put in the game, and with them putting Black Manta, it leads to so much of him being put in the game. But there's a lot of other people that could be put in the game that are big characters that I didn't realize, like Ultra Humanite, that a lot of people don't know about. And Ed Boon said that the last character would surprise us the most, and Ultra Humanite would be an insanely weird pick to have in the game. But yeah, someone else, or not someone else, for the bottom right, I want Beast Boy in the game, but I'm really conflicted between Beast Boy and Rorschach. But that's it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.